Welcome to US Classic Muscle Cars.
Okay, Exante here with US Classic Muscle Cars. We have Mike and Oscar and their 1971 Chevelle SS. So, how long have you had the car? You're the builder, right?
Yes.
And you're the owner?
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you owned the car?
I've had the car roughly 7 years.
Okay.
Been through a lot of shops, so you got to go through the bad shops to finally get to the good shop.
That's your trial and error, right?
Yes, a lot of
and error.
trial.
So how long did it take you? I mean, you've had it for 7 years. Have you been working on it the whole 7 years?
Most of the time, it's spent most of its time in the shops. Shops doing bad work, get the car back. It's not running right, or even not running.
Oh yeah.
So that's been the bad side of it. Mark had the car for roughly a year and a half.
Okay,
And
so
from the ground up, restored the whole thing.
okay, so about a year and a half to do
Correct.
basically all of it,
Yes.
fixing the past mistakes.
Including rebuilding the engine.
So,
Again.
so with this rebuilt engine, what can you tell me about it?
It's a big block Chevy. It has a supercharger on it.
Okay, nice.
The engine has been completely redone from the pistons down to the crank, new cam, a lot of work done to the heads. Everything's been chromed, painted. The engine block is painted to match the accent colors on the car. We're actually going to probably change the carburetor to a Phytec fuel injection after the show.
What does that do?
It'll give the car better fuel economy, make it a little bit better, more reliable.
Perfect. That's good. So you can go on long road trips with this car, right?
Potentially.
Correct. Yeah, potentially.
Do you think you're ever gonna put it on the road?
It'll go on the road. It's made to run with the family in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll
right
go
on.
over that with what was done to the rear end without tubbing it to put a bigger tire in there.
Okay. So, what is so? I mean, besides the rebuild, you put so much time and effort and probably money into this car. What do you like most about it? What's your favorite bit of this car?
Paint job.
It is a nice paint job. And did you chose all the colors and the light accents everywhere?
The light accents, we talked about it and agreed upon the scheme of it, just for attraction for the
Chinese?
show. Yes.
What do you want? Rice. Fried rice?
We're doing an interview.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chicken fried rice?
And the car will be eating chicken fried rice as well, right?
Yeah, right.
The chicken fried rice burner.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So your favorite part of the car is
the paint job, the
Okay.
flames.
the flames are so nice. Did you hand paint it? Did someone hand paint it?
I did.
You hand painted it.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
So you did the engine, the painting.
Yes.
You're
the
literally
frame,
the mastermind.
The frame's been powder coated. The core support, the wheel houses, all that's been powder coated. The body was actually off of the frame.
Okay.
Every component underneath this car has been redone and reworked, repainted. The car has brand new quarter panels on it, brand new floor pans. The interior's all been redone in the car. So when he says ground up, it's ground up. Everything's been replaced and redone.
When you bought the car, how did it look? It obviously didn't look anything like this, but was it one piece? Or
Yes,
did you have
it was a one-piece stock Nevada gray paint job on it with black racing stripes. Had the original 454 block in there, painted orange. No, just factory cast iron heads.
Okay.
Missing belt off of the power steering.
It seems like something that's missing.
Leaking fluids everywhere, but it was running.
Okay. Well, that's a start.
Yes.
And the interior, you redid the whole interior? Is that based on the original design?
It's based on the original design. What we actually did was we bought factory or stock looking interior and then did subtle changes to it to Oscar's liking. We changed the inserts and put suede on the inserts of the seats.
Very nice touch. Like it.
The headliner as well and the back panel have been changed, and then the trunk has been all boxed in and done up to, not show the inner sides of the car.
Of course,
It
yeah.
has little cubby holes where you can put your cleaning supplies or your chairs for going to car shows.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah.
and
Keep it
everything is
tip-top.
stored out of sight.
Nice. That's really awesome. How's the sound system in this?
I used to have a custom stereo here, but I would rather listen to the engine run. In case there's an issue at some point, I can get it right away. And
That's
I
good.
never listened to the stereo when I had it because the engine sound overwhelms the stereo, which
I
was a
can
big
imagine.
stereo to begin with.
I can imagine, yeah.
How fast do you think it would do? 10s, 9s, 11s?
If it could hook up, maybe. This car at 55 miles an hour, if you stuff the pedal to the floor, it just starts walking sideways.
Wow.
It's just got a lot of horsepower. So
Lots of bad juice under this bad hood, right?
Yep.
Juice under the hood. I love the rims on this car. They are very unique.
Yes.
Are they kind of original looking, or is that actually?
It's a blend of new and old.
Okay.
The company name's Koi Wheels. They're out of Utah, and I spoke with them direct. They dealt with us directly. It's black chrome, 20 by 8.5s up front, 20 by 12s in the back. They went through 2 different sets before they got the right offset, just to the perfect match, and they worked with us really well. With it, they overnighted the last set to us, trying to get it
nice.
to the show last year.
Yeah.
Mark, when you replace the quarter panels on the back over, instead of tubbing it, because I have 3 kids
Oh wow.
and I want to get them in the car, Mark pulled the quarters out 2.5 inches so I could fit a bigger tire in there.
Oh,
and as
okay.
you can tell, it looks perfect.
There's enough room to fit car seats back there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
All the doors line up perfect. Door closes without even having to slam it on an old car.
Yeah, I
You
know
wanna
that.
Take a look at it.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's
Interior's been
nice.
done, panels and all.
It looks
Smoke
classic.
glass. Got a LCD screen for the dash instead of the old custom cluster on there.
How many shows have you taken this car to?
World of Wheels is pretty much the first big show I've taken it since I've gotten back with it.
Okay, yeah, you said you did a show last year?
We were trying to get it in last year. They worked 40 some odd hours straight trying to prep it up, and just had a couple hiccups with the electrical, car not wanting to run.
Oh.
So we ended up just pulling it out to play it safe and wait for this year.
So this is the debut year.
Oh yes.
Well, welcome. It's a beautiful, it stands out without a doubt. Most of the cars don't have all the lights and the big razzle dazzle to it, so you did a really good job standing out from the crowd.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, you guys, amazing work. And thank you guys so much for all your time.
Not a problem. You have a great day.
Thanks, you
Thank
too. So you said you went to a few different body shops. What was the final Blast from the Past Customs? That was the final?
Yeah, that was the
Body
final
shop.
stop. My buddy Joey brought Mark over to my house, looked the car over, and saw a lot of problems with it that were lacking from the other builders or
Yeah.
mechanics. Pointed them out. Mark and I started talking more often. Next thing you know, Mark took the car under his wing, did an awesome job. It's Mark from Blast from the Past, by the way.
Yeah.
And they're out of Elgin. Phenomenal work, great people there. It's like a family in that workshop. Come over anytime you want, look at the car, see where it's at and progressing.
Oh, that's good.
Yes,
That's
communication's been very good between us.
That's a huge
And that's
key
huge
factor.
with the shop when you're putting that type of money into it.
Oh, yeah.
And the time that they've done on this, walk in there at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, they're working on it.
Wow. So work ethic is A+ for you guys.
Yeah, it's got to get done. It's got to get done.
That's good.
So-
Yeah, you don't find that very often. Obviously, you've come across that you don't find.
9 to 5 shops out there.
Yeah. Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Gotta clock out. Gotta go
go.
home.
Exactly,
No, you have to really live and breathe cars to
Yeah.
excel.
That's
So,
for sure.
and you did a great job.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you.